Hello, I'm Rebecca Oborne, Analyst at AHDB Beef and Lamb. Today I'm going to talk about the effect 2017 harvest may have had on store cattle trade. In 2017, harvest was a drawn-out affair with some difficult conditions, especially in Scotland. This has had an impact on the availability and quality of the straw available during this winter. Straw might only be a small part of the cost of production, but if there is none available, then housing cattle becomes difficult. There are, of course, other bedding options available, so producers may be looking at alternatives. At several points, straw prices recorded record highs through the autumn, although the country doesn't seem to be experiencing the same straw shortages everywhere. It would appear that the threat of a straw shortage is potentially putting downwards pressure on straw cattle prices. Ground conditions have also been wet throughout the autumn, and therefore those farmers wintering cattle outdoors are also potentially buying fewer. Since early autumn, straw cattle prices have generally moved downwards, although they were still above year-earlier levels. In part, this is a seasonal trend, but the potential concerns over straw availability may also be having an impact. The price difference between Hereford Cross yearlings and 2-year-olds has grown through the second half of 2017 and is currently stable at around 50%, whereas back in April 2017 it was at around 35%. Both ages have recorded price declines through autumn. In 2017, between October and December, a similar number of Hereford Cross cattle have been recorded coming to auction markets as at the same period of 2016. In the week just before Christmas, the Hereford Cross 2-year-old price stood at around £800. Looking at average continental cross store cattle, the price gap between 18-month-olds and 2-year-olds has been at around 8% on average in 2017. However, this trend could be turning as the average 18-month-old price and 2-year-old price have diverged. Continental Cross yearling steer average prices for the week ending 23rd of December stood at around £780 per head. Looking into the spring, it could be expected that store cattle prices recorded a downwards trend, although 2017 bucked the historic norm. Finished cattle prices typically face downwards pressure in the spring, adding to the weighing down on store cattle prices from the straw shortage. The price store cattle are purchased for is key to the profitability of a finishing unit. Keeping a close eye on purchase prices and cost of production is vital if finishers are to run a profitable business. To keep up to date on market news, please visit the market news section of the AHDB Beef and Lamb website.